At this point, everyone has seen Nikocado Avocado's big reveal.
So I am the villain, because I've made myself one.
But now, after the original shock has faded, we are confronted with a series of unsettling questions. Over the past 7 years, we have watched a man spiral out of control. Struggling with obesity.
Look at my body. Look at my body.
And depression.
I don't have a degree, I don't have a job, I don't have a marriage, I don't have any kids.
Losing touch with reality.
Jesus is right here. He's right here. Oh my God. I am Jesus.
And mourning the loss of everything he once held dear.
7 years. Threw away my career. Threw away my relationships. Threw away my passions. Threw away my marriage now. Threw away my body.
With every passing year, it appears as though Nikocado Avocado's life was only getting worse.
I am just gonna tell you right off the bat, I'm on the edge of a breakdown.
Meanwhile, the more extreme his behavior became and the more depressing his situation seemed, the more views his videos would get.
Why can't I rewind? Why can't I go back in time?
Maybe some watched out of concern for his well-being, others possibly to see some of their own struggles being represented. But how many were just there to watch a slow-motion train wreck of someone's life? Whatever the reason, Nikocado capitalized on it, and in recent videos, Nikocado Avocado has revealed that he had always been in control.
As I was growing on the screen, I would be diving deeper into this character work. This manic, self-absorbed, crazy, unhinged, bizarre man is trapped in his apartment, suffocating his lungs with food and junk.
He had created a caricature of a person with morbid obesity for people to point and laugh at.
And you see this person, you might feel better about your own life. Wow, I thought my life was bad. Look at this person getting so fat.
A character who struggled with physical disabilities, mental health crises, and domestic issues with his partner.
One time we were fighting, and he had the knives. He was cleaning the knives in the kitchen. I was very afraid he'd take one and throw it at me. How dare you!
But this wasn't a TV show or movie where the audience knows that the actors are, acting. This was supposed to be a mukbang channel where the expectation is often that the YouTuber is candid and genuine. So when the vast majority of your viewers are not in on it, what is the difference between acting and lying? And is he making light of the real issues that real people face every day? Or perhaps the only lie has been the one he is feeding us right now? After all, at what point does an actor, playing a character, become the character themselves? Nicholas Perry, or as the internet knows him, Nikocado Avocado, the self-proclaimed king of mukbangs, wasn't always the online fixture he is today. In fact, prior to any internet fame, Nikocado was beginning his career in an entirely different field, music. Yes, Nikocado was a professional violin player whose main source of income came from freelance gigs and a position at Home Depot. And despite starting his YouTube channel in 2012, his career goal remained unchanged when he moved to New York City in 2013 to pursue his dream of playing in a Broadway orchestra. This dream, however, was abandoned in 2014 to follow another path, full-time content creation. And this content was a far cry from the mukbang videos he's become known for. He was promoting his vegan lifestyle.
Very, very similar to durian, which is my favorite fruit in the world.
However, despite his initial dedication to the diet, on September 1st, 2016, Nikocado posted a video where he announced he was leaving the community titled, "Why I Am No Longer a Vegan YouTuber."
Vegans a lot of time become vegan, become very black and white and militant, and it's like my way or the highway, and they become violent and they alienate themselves from the entire world. That happened to me, that happens to a lot of people.
Years later, Nikocado opened up to Trisha Paytas on her podcast about the negative impact veganism had on his health.
I don't think skinny always means healthy. I actually,
That's true.
honestly, Trisha,
Yeah.
everyone sees my old videos when I was skinny and they think I was just this beacon of health.
Yeah.
I rotted a tooth. I had low B12 deficiency. My drive was terrible.
Really? I wondered that. Okay.
Terrible. Wow. I developed hypoglycemia. I don't know if it's directly related to the veganism, but I never had that before.
At this time, he weighed about 150 pounds.
Hi everyone, hi my little sloths. So I am back.
I am back with my mukbangs.
However, the video marked his ultimate shift to mukbang-related content, a genre that involves consuming large portions of food on camera.
Ooh, doesn't this look nice? Look at yummy, yummy. Boneless wings. I'm about to feast for you guys.
Throughout his more than a decade-long YouTube career, Nikocado has created multiple channels. Collectively, they have gained over 10 million subscribers and more than 2.7 billion views over the years, easily making him one of the biggest, if not the biggest, YouTube mukbanger. But while Nikocado's shift in content helped secure him a spot in the Mukbang Hall of Fame, had this achievement come with an unforeseen cost. See, soon after abandoning his vegan lifestyle, Nikocado's eating habits did a 180 as he transitioned from healthy meals at regular portions to full-blown eating marathons.
Hey guys, how are you? I am here at Wendy's right now. I'm one of the only people here, which is really nice. So here we are. Happy New Year. Christmas is done. What did you guys get for Christmas?
Well, now that I have my setup done, yay, I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna start eating. I love cheese.
In Nikocado's earlier years, he would frequently devour massive bowls of noodles sufficient for 4 or 5 people. And as he continued down the path of mukbang content, his meals not only grew in size.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it just looks so nice. Oh, all these sushis. All of these sushis are for me. This is over 100, ouch, pieces of sushis.
But any nutritional value these feasts once had disappeared.
This is over 100 pieces of chicken nuggets. Goes all the way around. I piled it up on top to make it even look grander. But that is really grand. Like, hello, that's enough for 10 people. Stinks. I actually got 20 of them. Because you know what? I'm a growing boy in all directions.
Hi, I'm back here, hiding behind 24 donuts.
For instance, in one video titled 10,000 Calorie Challenge, Nikocado consumed 4 times the recommended calorie intake for an average male in a single day.
How is all of this gonna go into my body? I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't know what I'm saying. Ta-da! It is meal time. It is time to get fat.
And to make matters worse, these videos were not isolated incidents. Nikocado would regularly upload 4 to 6 mukbang vlogs every week. But what were the consequences of such over-the-top eating habits? Well, Nikocado began to gain weight rapidly. This was a fact that even the YouTuber couldn't deny.
We little sloths, we have an emergency. What is in here? What is in here? What is in here? What is this? What the heck happened to me? Please tell me what I should do to lose this weight.
I'm not sure what to do, but this is their largest size. It's a 3XL. They didn't have anything bigger than this. I'm concerned about like grabbing onto the subway, grabbing on over here.
In one of his later videos, he even weighed himself on camera, revealing what years of creating mukbang content has done to his body.
Put this down. And here we go. I ate today, so I might be 350, which y'all know what that means.
358 points down.
No, I was 348. It's all the stress.
And as the saying goes, when it rains, it pours.
That's what happened to me in 7 years on YouTube. It looks like I'm about to pop.
With the weight gain came multiple other health problems for the creator, including frequent gastric issues such as gas, bloating, and stomach pains, as well as claims of a diabetes attack and intimacy disorders. It also wasn't uncommon for Nikocado to break down in his videos while discussing his weight.
I'm disgusting. I'm so ugly. Look at me. I have this double chin. I've worked so hard trying to lose my weight to get rid of my double chin. It's not even... And now I'm breaking out and I look disgusting. I hate being fat. I hate it. I just want to be normal. I want to be able to just be normal.
In one of his most infamous videos titled, "I'm Disabled, Taco Tuesday," he claimed to have broken 3 ribs and was wearing a breathing aid mask.
I'm officially bedbound for at least 7 days. Ugh. And I'm trying not to cough because if I cough, my ribs get pressure. There's a lot of fluid.
However, the state Nikocado's lifestyle had put him in didn't earn the creator much sympathy.
He's well aware that he is throwing away his health, his well-being, his happiness, for the sake of some YouTube views because his audience continues to eat it up.
He's eating himself to death for views. YouTube should demonetize his account. Yet, amongst the backlash, there were those who didn't believe Nikocado's poor health was the consequence of his eating habits, mainly because they didn't believe Nikocado at all. Are we going to pretend those aren't super and easy to buy on Amazon and he isn't probably doing this for more views? That's a CPAP mask. You wear it when you're sleeping to treat sleep apnea. It doesn't dispense oxygen and there's no reason to use it while you're awake. It's a bit. Everything he does is a bit. In fact, we found a video from 2021 where Nikocado indirectly admits to using a CPAP machine to sleep when comparing his past to present.
I was sleeping really well. I didn't need a stupid CPAP machine.
And as it turned out, deceiving his audience to this degree supposedly wasn't his first rodeo. Nikocado allegedly has a history of faking incidents on camera, including several supposed fabricated breakups with his husband.
Our marriage is nothing. Our marriage is nothing. My whole life fell down. Everything fell. My marriage. Orland's love for me. I don't have a degree. I don't have a job. I don't have a marriage. I don't have any kids.
But how could the YouTuber be faking his current state? After all, the damage Nikocado has done to his body was undeniable, and so was the damage to his mind. See, according to the creator, his eating patterns had significantly damaged his mental health.
Do you think junk food has made you
Crazy, yeah.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have like episodes of manic where it's just like everything seems really hard for me.
And the internet didn't have to look far to find evidence of Nikocado's struggle.
I'm mad. It's supposed to be extra sauce. I paid for extra sauce. Fire that lady.
But one notable example was from April 17th, 2020, when Nick posted a video titled, "Jesus is coming soon, he spoke to me."
Jesus is right here. He's right here. He's right here. Oh my God. I am Jesus.
Apart from unsettling viewers, this video raised serious concerns about Nikocado's mental well-being. He is losing his mind completely. It's actually really sad, and I really hope he has gotten help, therapy, medications, group counseling, anything. This is what struggling mentally looks like. This is pure horror. Somebody stop this man. He is literally crazy. He needs therapy. Your mind is actually destroyed from all of these mukbangs. Nikocado even mentioned how his personal life was taking a toll on his lifestyle.
7 years. Threw away my career. Threw away my relationships. Threw away my passions. Threw away my marriage now. Threw away my body. Look at my body. Look at my body.
However, Nikocado never seemed to take his mental or physical health seriously. In fact, he often claimed that contrary to what it might look like, he was healthy.
Look at this. It's like I'm pregnant. Of water, it's water retention. My dietitian says I'm very healthy. I'm not promoting anything bad to anybody. I just happen to be a little swollen right now.
The YouTuber even had an official merch t-shirt that had "I identify as skinny" written across the chest. But it wasn't just the way that Nikocado treated himself that bothered viewers. See, among Nikocado's numerous controversies, the most infamous involved another mukbang YouTuber, Stephanie Soo. In December 2019, both YouTubers, along with Zach Choi, posted a collaboration video where all three joked with each other while eating a massive amount of spicy noodles.
These are very spicy, ooh.
However, only 4 days after the video was released, Stephanie posted a video that painted a very different picture of her time with the other YouTuber titled, "Why I Am Scared of Nikocado Avocado."
The past couple of days have been filled with just a lot of manipulation, in particular manipulating my own words against me to make me do things that I don't want to do and I don't feel comfortable doing, and a lot of Nikocado Avocado using his platform to threaten me and to bully me. At this point, my home safety is kind of in question.
In the video, Stephanie elaborated on how uncomfortable she had been during her collaboration with Nikocado, claiming that he continually pressed her to talk about her fallout with fellow mukbanger Veronica Wang, despite her telling him off camera that she didn't want to discuss it online.
Does it make you narcissistic when you look at yourself in the new filter? I don't know, I'm just wondering. I've heard that on the streets, says, you know, in the hood.
Just gonna start cleaning you. We're gonna start
That when you look at yourself in the viewfinder, you're narcissistic? I've heard that all over the hood. What did you want to share? Or do you change your mind now?
Stephanie also claimed that when she went to the restroom, Nikocado took photos and videos of her security system, something she had installed for safety measures after she was SA'd in her home by someone else. These allegations, coupled with other controversies over the years, meant that Nikocado wasn't exactly a beloved figure online. In fact, for many, he was loathed. The saddest, most depressing meme of previous years has been a corpulent man named Nikocado Avocado. His channel makes me so uncomfortable. Mukbangs in general aren't my thing, but the whole eating while having another mental breakdown shtick just adds another layer of weirdness for me. He's just super weird and nasty. Nikocado is a perfect example for fast food addiction and the damage it does to your brain. Nikocado is an example of what happens when you let fame get into your brain. But how long would it take for the YouTuber to start taking his health seriously and revive his life? Possibly even his career. On April 30th, 2024, Nikocado posted a new video, simply titled Bye, and from the very start, viewers could sense something wasn't right.
I am just gonna tell you right off the bat, I'm on the edge of a breakdown. Like, most likely by the end of this video, or halfway through, I'm gonna be flipping out.
Throughout the almost 42-minute long video, Nikocado voiced regret for the decisions he had made over the years.
I wish I could turn back the clock. I wish I could go back in time. I wish I would never have done YouTube. I wish I would have never decided that this would be a fun way to make a living, that this would be a fun way to have a life, this would be a fun way to provide for my family. And I miss my friends so much. They're all in New York, they're all in DC, they're all in Boston. You know, it's like, I had a network, I had a system I was in, I had a passion. I felt like I had purpose. I had purpose to create beautiful music, to work with outstanding, talented people. It's because I am a funny person, a fat, funny meme.
Yet Nikocado also expressed a willingness to change for the better. And that's exactly what the YouTuber SunnyV2 highlighted in a video released a few weeks later when he gave Nikocado a path towards redemption.
There are still other YouTube ideas that could also be successful. A YouTuber named Oosgang went unexpectedly viral when he began a series titled Try to Lose Weight in 100 Weeks. Well, Nick showed in his recent video that he was already losing weight.
I recently lost 89 pounds, but I'm still morbidly obese. I can't even fit in a chair.
Which has been proven as an element the audience likes to follow. Combine this with Nikocado's notoriety, and you've got a mega viral series that could fix his channel health and declining self-esteem.
And viewers seem to agree. Soon after this video, Nikocado's comment section was full of people encouraging him to get better and start a fitness journey. I always hated you, but this changed my disrespect on you. I feel so sorry for the people that keep hating you and don't care about you. I really do hope you get better. And what happened barely 48 hours after SunnyV2 published his video? You guessed it, Nikocado Avocado broke the internet.
This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life.
Watch this.
So I am the villain.
He's the villain! And he's skinny, Dane! What? He's skinny out of nowhere. Wow.
Oh my god! Oh, this is actually insane.
What the actual hell did we all just witness?
In the following days, it was almost impossible to browse social media without someone expressing their shock over Nikocado's transformation.
This moment right here is this generation's I am your father. This is up there with the Darth Vader identity reveal.
Within a month, the video gained over 48 million views. But as surprised as everyone was by the incredible transformation, many wondered, how can someone lose 250 pounds in 7 months? After all, Nikocado's last post was from February of this year, a time when his weight loss journey was clearly nowhere near where it is today. As one Reddit user speculated, I think it's fake. He has no excess skin, no muscle, his face slimmed down way too much, and his parrot is alive after being dead for 6 years? Yes, for many the transformation didn't add up, leading to theories the results may have been AI generated or an AI filter. However, these speculations were quickly dismissed after Nikocado posted a video on his TikTok account performing the Apple Dance, a recent dance trend. At around the same dates, a TikTok user, Mr. Goodiebags, posted a video that again suggested Nikocado's transformation was very much real.
If anyone's wondering if Nick Avocado's weight loss is real, I'm in Vegas where I just met him. It is most definitely real.
On September 11th, Nikocado posted another video on his TikTok account, once again performing the apple dance, this time in the middle of a city. Some viewers noticed a billboard advertising an upcoming UFC event in the background, which would only be present if the video wasn't pre-recorded. It's real, guys, just look at the billboard in the first clip. The Noche UFC will take place on September 14th, 2024 at the Sphere in Paradise, Nevada, part of the LA metropolitan area. On September 16th, Nikocado posted another video aimed to put an end to any remaining AI claims and doubts.
Yes, it's really me. I am not AI. I am not a clone. I am a real person. And it's me.
Since then, there have been multiple alleged sightings of Nikocado in public, including at a Costco in Windsor, Ontario. Another popular theory was that Nikocado's weight loss might not have been entirely natural. No effing way he lost all that weight without Ozempic. That Ozempic really works wonders. Biggest Ozempic advertisement ever. However, that theory can also be easily debunked. See, studies have shown us that Ozempic can only yield an average weight loss of 15 to 20%. Nikocado, on the other hand, has lost more than 60% of his weight. This means that even if he did use the medication to boost his weight loss, Ozempic alone wouldn't be nearly enough to lose 250 pounds. Given this, some speculate Nikocado underwent liposuction. But while liposuction can help individuals lose some weight, the surgery removes only 10 to 11 pounds of fat per session. And with a minimum recommended gap of at least 6 months, this meant there would have only been 2 sessions, totaling around 20 pounds lost. Again, this likely wasn't responsible for Nikocado's staggering loss of 250 pounds. Instead, we did some digging and found a video on his second channel posted back in May of 2024 where he appeared significantly thinner than his earlier videos. In other words, the video is clear evidence that his weight loss has been gradual. So how was this possible in just 7 months? Well, soon after he released his 2 Steps Ahead video on his main channel, Nikocado posted another video on his second channel, titled Hi. In the video, he revealed that contrary to popular belief, he had not recorded a video for some time.
I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and this is where I'm posting now.
But this doesn't make sense, right? We know Nikocado was uploading consistently in the past 2 years, all of which don't show drastic appearance changes. Just take a look at these. Nikocado posted a video titled Eating the World's Spiciest Blue Heat Takis Fire Noodles last October. He posted a McDonald's mukbang only 6 months ago. He even appeared in an interview with Unravel, which was posted in November 2022. All uploads where he doesn't appear to be on any kind of weight loss journey. Then again, you can't trust everything you see online. See, it turned out all of these were recorded before Nikocado began his weight loss. It was a carefully planned and executed strategy to publish this content later while he secretly worked on his fitness behind the camera, away from the audience's eyes. Yes, this even meant Nikocado asked Unravel to delay the upload of their interview to post in 2022, further adding to his grand reveal. But were there any hidden clues Nikocado had left along the way? Interestingly, there were. The most obvious of these being the video he posted on February 5th, 2020, where he revealed his 2 Steps Ahead monologue for the very first time.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment I've come to know. Certainly the greatest social experiment of my entire life.
You may have noticed the video is now titled 2 Steps Ahead Original 2022. But 2 years ago, this video was carefully hidden with an unsuspecting title as The Best Burger I've Ever Had, Fat Burger, Mukbang. And with no context, his speech was too vague for most viewers to decipher his actual plan. The next clue was on Nikocado's cameo, and although he appeared to admit to being on a weight loss journey,
Listen here, peasant Melody. I'm speaking to you, peasant Melody. I'm a page. Now, before you say anything about my what, yes, I lost weight. I lost 89 pounds. I lost 89 lbs. Yes, I still have a double chin. It is what it is.
It's possible viewers may not have suspected anything major, as the way he filmed these videos seems strategic, a low angle to make himself appear larger. Moreover, in a YouTube short, Extreme Spicy Takis ASMR, posted in November 2023, there's a bag of Takis in the background. If you zoom in, you'll notice something odd. The expiration date on the bag is October 2021. Similarly, in another video that was posted only 4 months ago, How Much I Weigh Now, Right at the 110 timestamp, we can see a McDonald's bag advertising the Season of Sharing deal. A Google search will reveal that this promotion occurred back in November 2022, almost 18 months before the video was published. In another video, Extra Cheesy McDonald's Mukbang, posted on January 16, 2023, Nikocado is driving his scooter inside a Walmart store. Once again, if we pay attention to the background, there's a promotion poster on one of the aisles for the movie Despicable Me: Rise of Gru, which was released 19 months before the video was published on YouTube. Added together, these clues don't just seemingly confirm that Nikocado Avocado's transformation is real, but that he was able to dupe his audience for almost 2 years. I honestly can't believe that after all these years, the meme videos, people making fun of him, he really kept his word. He was always 2 steps ahead. But there's still one more layer to this story that we have yet to analyze: Nikocado's comeback videos. Was there more to this content than what was on the surface? Well, if we've noticed one thing about Nikocado so far, it's that he likes to drop hints. Both new videos featured his pet parrot, Mr. Noodle, a frequent former guest in Nikocado videos that disappeared after 2018, with many suspecting he passed away. Initially, fans were overjoyed at his reappearance, but then suspicions arose. Was this really the same parrot? 9 years later, and Mr. Noodle looks younger and different. If you take a look at a side-by-side comparison of the 2016 Mr. Noodle to 2024 Mr. Noodle, you can see the colors are slightly different, such as the gray feathers on the chest and red markings on the wings that differ from each parrot. Another hint that sparked discussion was the unusual panda mask at the start of the video.
So I am the villain.
Many believed this was a reference to his earlier controversy with Stephanie Soo, whose husband is known to wear a similar panda mask to keep his identity anonymous. Some people were confused, wondering if his controversy with Stephanie was also planned out.
So is this Nikocado Avocado alluding to the drama between him and Stephanie Soo also being completely controlled by him? As if he intentionally made himself the villain just to gain views and attention?
While others weren't so generous. I get the vibe he wants to start beef with Stephanie again. Nick is looking for attention and controversy, with some even criticizing Nikocado for this behavior. There are people like Stephanie who can be successful by being genuine and working hard, so it gives me a bad taste to see people like this who want to earn and get attention by potentially hurting other people. And others encouraging viewers not to forget the pain Stephanie allegedly went through. Now this raises some concerns. 1. If Stephanie's side of the story is true, then what Nikocado did could be seen as insensitive. 2. But if both sides were playing a bit, then both parties could lose some credibility for supposedly faking a traumatic experience. 3. However, if only Nikocado was playing the villain, then it's not unusual for viewers to be upset at him for putting Stephanie in a stressful situation, especially for YouTube beef and essentially to get views. 4. Lastly, if Stephanie was untruthful, then this might have been Nikocado's way of subtly hinting at it. If you remember, during the controversy, Nikocado tried to debunk Stephanie's accusations, but this didn't go over well at the time, with people still siding with Stephanie as his receipts weren't doing him justice. Aside from this, there remains one other aspect of Nikocado's story that hasn't been fully uncovered.
This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life.
But what exactly was this social experiment? And more importantly, what were his conclusions? Despite a large audience that was not only shocked but impressed with Nikocado's plan,
losing 250 pounds is an unbelievable feat that's nothing shy of extraordinary.
There was still a significant audience that remains unconvinced by his social experiment claims. The first theory, Nikocado was acting.
My theory is that he was playing a character this whole time. I also feel like he's lumping all of his past behaviors into that character and being like, oh yeah, I was just joking the whole time. Just imagine where we would be in a society if everybody who ever did like crummy things was like, that was a social experiment.
And if you take a look at some of his erratic moments,
the Lord is telling me to eat what I want because it's his day today. Orland! Why? Make me a sandwich. You already have enough food in your belly! It's just water. Make me a sandwich.
They could quite easily be passed as playing a character. Actually, the more attention-grabbing his thumbnails and titles were, and the more crazy his behavior was, the more views he would get. So he'd often get fights with his husband in videos titled, "I wasn't allowed to post this mukbang," and variations on Orland returning home, it getting worse and cheating, which would consistently get millions of views.
One time we were fighting, and he had the knives. He was cleaning the knives in the kitchen. I was very afraid he'd take one and throw it at me.
How dare you? What, you just hit me? I would never throw a knife at you. You did, well, you just hit me.
Breakup and makeup videos.
I can't save my marriage. Look at this beautiful flower. Does it come out? Yes, it does. Oh, it's so beautiful. That's what I think. That's
what I think about this marriage.
Breakdowns.
Sludge! No more Applebee's. No more Applebee's.
Pushing his weight. But if these were genuine experiences Nikocado was oversharing online, then let's get into theory 2. Nikocado's 2 steps ahead scheme was a cover-up.
And now he's saying that it was part of some big elaborate plan as a way to cover up the fact that he did lose control.
Yes, many people theorize Nick may have been experiencing an ED at the time and was possibly too embarrassed or resentful to admit that he couldn't control his urges. Someone who had an ED also chimed in, writing, "That stupid social experiment excuse is the same stupid kind of excuse I would make when I was deep into my ED and didn't want people to ask how I lost the weight." While it's unclear if this is the case without Nick personally admitting this, we can see long before Nikocado started his 2-year weight loss journey, he was already sharing his breakdowns, many of which showed how depressing and regretful Nikocado had become over his weight. This was from 2021.
Why can't I click pause? Why can't I rewind? Why can't I go back in time?
And this was from 2019.
I used to be so attractive. And I'm too fat for my seatbelt.
But before the internet could speculate further on the motivations behind Nick's social experiment, the YouTuber uploaded another video, and another, and another. To be precise, on October 22nd, Nikocado uploaded 5 separate videos to 5 separate channels, where he detailed how he had gone from social media's favorite laughingstock to the architect of one of the biggest deceptions the internet had ever seen.
I have to plan. Be careful with my planning. I'm gonna have to plan. I'm gonna plan out how much I want to space the videos out.
As a compilation of old footage at the beginning of this 5-part explanation confirmed, this plan had been in the works far before Nikocado started losing weight.
I'm making this video for me to look back on in the future because I will get healthy. The bigger I get, the better my weight loss transformation will be, okay?
I'm gonna do these mukbangs and then I'm gonna lose weight.
In fact, Nick had outlined the entire scheme step by step, from the cutoff date for his gorging.
I want to do these mukbangs till I'm 30. It's not enough till I'm 30.
I can do it till I'm 30.
Till I'm 30. Till I'm 30.
To his decision to gain the weight in the first place.
The plan was to get fat, get the people hooked, and then lose the fat while they're hooked.
That's right, according to the mukbanger, gaining hundreds of pounds was all a part of his plan, as was, sometime in the future, shedding it all. But was Nick's weight loss just another lie from a master manipulator? According to a recent short from the YouTuber, the entire 2 steps ahead social experiment was a hoax.
Who in their right mind does a social experiment gaining 250 pounds for 5 years in a row? Y'all are so stupid! We've all been played by this evil genius. Oh my god. I literally typed up a Batman monologue and read it. I'm scared for society, actually. Don't believe everything you're told, including from me!
But again, it seemed videos like this were just evidence of how deep this experiment went.
I already had that filmed back when I made my first 2 steps ahead in 2022.
After all, as Nick sat before the camera, hundreds of pounds lighter, sporting his now unironic I identify as skinny merch, while he responded to recent videos on his weight loss, it seemed undeniable that the YouTuber had gained 250 pounds just to lose it all. Of course, this begs one question. Why? Nick explained that on top of being a violinist, he also had a background in theater. And what better acting challenge than to bring a villain like Nikocado Avocado to life? As for why Nick needed to gain weight to pull this part off, well, like actors who had gone through physical transformations for roles, the extra pounds helped him get into character.
It was really easy for me to blur that boundary between fact and fiction, like I said, because I was physically so unwell. How do you take someone seriously or think that they're in control, when they look so out of control?
And the bigger he got, the realer the performance became.
As I was growing on the screen, I would be diving deeper into this character work. This manic, self-absorbed, crazy, unhinged, bizarre man is trapped in his apartment, suffocating his lungs with food and junk.
This meant everything from his slapstick mukbangs to his ominous 2 steps ahead monologue was part of his act.
I wanted to make people laugh. I just wanted to make people smile, entertain them. You turn on the news, it's horrible, sad stuff. I just wanted you to have 30 minutes a day where you take your mind off all the stress and you see this person. You might feel better about your own life. Wow, I thought my life was bad. Look at this person getting so fat.
But of course, for Nick, the entire time he was living his dream, taking on the role of a lifetime.
It's one thing to do a show for a month. It's another thing to do a show for 8 years.
Still, the eventual performance had to come to an end eventually. This was proven when Nick posted 2 Steps Ahead, where he revealed his transformation alongside Mr. Noodle, who the YouTuber claimed was, in fact, the same parrot.
He's an adult now. When we had Noodle, he was a baby. He didn't even have all his feathers come in.
Which could explain why there were slight color differences, but Nikocado's change wasn't instantaneous, and that helped for content. His slow progress, along with steroids he was prescribed for a cough that left him bloated, allowed him to do an interview with Oompaville where he had already lost about 50 pounds.
You almost can't even tell, because that's how big I was.
And any setbacks, well, those were the perfect scenarios for filming.
So when I had my cheat weeks, I would have a week, I'd film some videos, and then I would spread them out throughout 2023 when I was like, I lost 89 pounds.
These ups and downs meant that Nick's original statement that the transformation had taken 2 years wasn't entirely accurate.
I've been doing this weight loss journey for over 2 years. It was closer to 2.5 years that I started it.
But after years overeating, when did Nick decide it was time to enter the final stage of his grand plan? Well, originally, the YouTuber had a specific date in mind, July 1st, 2022. But then, an unexpected health scare meant plans had to change. On the night of June 25th, Nick experienced a pinching sensation in his heart, something that alarmed the YouTuber who had previously experienced what he believed to be a mini heart attack. In the morning, he woke up to find what appeared to be a hematoma on his foot, a pool of blood that occurs when a blood vessel, artery, vein, or capillary is injured. For Nikocado, the fear that this could foreshadow a blood clot, stroke, heart attack was enough for him to start his weight loss journey days ahead of schedule.
I'm sad. I wanted another Cheesecake Factory. I wanted another Wingstop. I wanted one more Popeyes. And I wanted one more McDonald's. Those will have been my 4 days.
But according to Nick, neither the potential content nor the money was worth tempting fate more than he already had over the years.
It's not worth dying. I've come this far. I was actually supposed to quit May 19th, which was my birthday. But I decided to give myself a bonus month. And no bonus is worth being dead for, so today's my last day, so...
Of course, that didn't mean he wouldn't go out with a bang.
Takis with cheese right now. Wingstop will be my last video, and I won't tell the peasant. And we'll go out with noodles and cheese, and we'll pray that I don't have a stroke this evening.
The 5th video of Nick's 5-part explanation ends on an unexpectedly emotional note, as Nick pulls out his violin, playing with tears in his eyes as he collaborates with his old self, showcasing the same expertise he played with all those years ago. My god, it was worth the wait, seriously. I actually teared up. That music has been waiting 7 years to be heard, one viewer wrote. But while dropping the charade Nick has been putting on for years has made him visibly lighter, and not just physically.
I'm just so happy to feel like this is me. This is me.
The creator hasn't entirely left behind the niche that made him famous. Even after his weight loss transformation, both videos that he has released on YouTube feature him consuming massive portions of noodles, suggesting his love for creating mukbang content remains.
And it's not like Nick has to stop doing mukbangs just because he loses a lot of weight. And it seems like he is going to continue to do mukbangs because he loves doing them. I'm also really curious and excited to see what Nick does going forward. If he's going to continue to do like exclusively mukbangs, or maybe he's going to talk about this weight loss journey that he secretly went on for a long period of time.
For now, only one thing is for certain. With all the revived support on the internet, whichever path Nikocado picks, he has the potential to redefine his legacy for the better, or worse.